Hi guys, welcome to Souls No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. I hope you've all had like a fantastic Christmas if you celebrate holiday season and New Year. I'm recording this on the 1st of January 2022 and I can't believe that 2021 is over. I'm really glad that it is, to be fair. It's been really challenging, which was kind of expected since it was a challenging energy. It was a number 5 year. That's all about change. So there may have been a lot of change that you've had to deal with over the last year. Some of you may have had to be dealing with instability, conflicts, loss, challenges. So if that is the case, then I am also with you in terms of happy to see the year close out and hoping for, you know, a reinvigorated energy for 2022 as we move forward. So I'm wishing you all the best. And like I say, guys, have a fantastic year ahead. So we're using the Symbolon deck. This is one of the new decks that I've purchased from the donation. So thank you to everyone that has supported the channel throughout 2021. It means the world. Whether you've donated, viewed, commented, liked the video, it doesn't really matter. It all equates to the same energy for me. So this is one of the decks I've purchased. This will be the first reading that I'm doing on the channel. Still don't know all of the cards in here. It's a pretty complicated deck, so I'm still learning it, and I'm only going to be pulling a significator for this reading. So can we have an energy for the collective? And this is a reading that's just going to show us any messages that we need to hear right now as we're moving into this new year. Ooh, right, okay. And this deck, like I said, it's pretty complex. I'm not an astrologer by any stretch of the imagination, but it is something that I want to learn. So we have 2 astrology signs represented on most of the cards, and then the 2 planetary symbols at the bottom. So this is Taurus and Scorpio energy. So we've got Venus and Pluto here. And what I'm getting from that is like, it's a bit of a marionette, puppet on a string kind of energy. So that's going to be the significator for the reading. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ooh, Pisces. And what's that? Oh, I'm going to have to look in the book. Oh, it's Pisces and Cancer. The symbols are slightly different to what I'm used to in terms of the astrological symbols. But we've got Pisces and Cancer at the bottom of the deck. And this card is called Sleeping Beauty, the slumber. And as I was saying, this is like the marionette puppet on a string. So what I'm getting from this then, to start out the reading, I'm going to pull some more energy oracle on this, is that you may have been, I don't know, a feeling of being sort of held back from something. Like I say, a puppet on a string, not being free to move beyond, I don't know, somebody else's control. That's what I'm getting. We've got this Sleeping Beauty. It looks as though she's like encased in this block of ice. So there may have been, I don't know, a freezing of your feelings or emotions, not allowing yourself to feel. And it may be because you've been in a situation, like I say, where there has either been somebody that has been controlling you, like this puppet on a string. Or I'm just getting like, I don't know why, but I'm just getting like an energy of like being told, yeah, that's exactly what it is, like being told what to do or how you should show up or what it is that you should be doing, but it's coming from somewhere outside of yourself and not from spirit. I'm talking, this feels very 3D to me, like there's somebody that you're either interacting with or connected with that has some sort of power or has had some sort of power or control over you. But with this Pisces Cancer energy down here, like I say, they're both water signs, both water energy, but we've got this big frozen block of ice. So I just feel as though you're disconnected from your feelings or your intuition at this time. Right, let's jump in with the energy oracle. Can you show me more details about these 2 cards? Community, adjacent possibilities, and happy families. So this could be a community thing, as I was saying, bottom of the deck. Oh, deceit. Right, okay. So it could be a community. It could be a family group. We've got happy families and community in here. Definitely some sort of foundational energy. The happy family card is a number 4 And 4 speaks about firm foundation, structure, stability, where you've sort of put down roots. So that could be within a community, within a friendship group, within a social group, or a family structural situation. I'm not really getting work from this. There's too much feeling and emotion on the table. And we've got deceit at the bottom of the deck. Right, okay, with that adjacent possibilities in the middle, I feel as though you're being encouraged to take another path or an alternative route. We've got all these doors here that line this corridor. Some of them are like high up, some of them are low. But then we've got this central door, and it's like, it almost looks like a trap door in the middle of the floor here. So I feel as though there's an exit route. It's very funny because I did do a set of readings just the week before Christmas, I think. And one of them was talking about finding an exit route from an ongoing cycle that you were in. And I'm getting a similar energy from this. I haven't picked my deck up since doing that reading or that set of readings. So I feel as though you're being encouraged to find an alternative path to get you away from something and towards something else. Like I say, where you've been controlled, or you feel as though you've been restricted in some way, unable to express your feelings or express your emotions or listen to your higher self or connect with God. I'm just seeing in this image, and I love the imagery, even though I don't know the card names. The imagery is so vivid, and it looks like there's a pair of hands in the clouds there. So I just feel as though and because this is water energy, like I said, that is all about your intuition, your psychic ability, your connection to, spirituality. And then this 24 reduces down to a 6. And I spoke about 2022 being a 6 year. So it may be that the possibility of this new path opening up, or like I say, a trap door opening that will allow you to, it sounds so dramatic, allow you to escape from something that you've been tied to, or like I say, being made to perform by somebody else's standards or expectations, or, be doing somebody else's bidding. That's the kind of energy that I get from this marionette card. And like I said, this is Venus in Pluto. So Venus is the goddess of love. It's the goddess of money. So there may be financial ties to, or financial codependency with this person that's got you, puppeting on the flipping string. Again, it could be a relationship partner, because Venus speaks about love, but love is also family, friends, community. So it could be any one of these groups. And Pluto is the god of the underworld. Yeah, and look at that. Yeah, Pluto is the god of the underworld, so it's like all the stuff that's going on below the surface. Like I say, to just look at the surface appearance of that woman, she's well dressed, she looks quite, high status or in high standing. But I feel as though below the surface, in the darkness, that is the actuality of what you're dealing with or have been dealing with. You're just in this too. Like locked away. I don't know, this is just so weird. So weird. But as I was saying about this trapdoor energy that I'm getting from this, I feel as though it's that same going into the underworld here. Like I was saying, Pluto is ruled by Scorpio. Scorpio speaks of, death, transformation, rebirth, releasing, what you're attached to, letting things go. So I feel as though as you're stepping into 2022, you're either looking for this trapdoor, you've already gone through this trapdoor, and you're releasing yourself from whatever has had you attached. Now we've got this deceit at the bottom of the deck, and it's card number 25, which reduces down to a 7. And it's the second 7 that we have. So there may have been some sort of deception, trickery, lies surrounding a community. And I don't want to keep going over the definition of community. It's what it means to you. But surrounding some sort of community group. And that may be, like I say, where the control element of this is coming in, or what you're actually trying to escape or remove yourself from. Cut the strings. These could be, karmic ties, negative karmic ties, because not everything karmic is, negative in nature. But I feel there could be some sort of cord cutting that's happening. or that you're being encouraged to do, which is going to release you and allow you to step through this door of adjacent possibilities and move towards a happier, freer feeling. Just look at the difference. I'm sorry, I've just thought the cards on the table, I'm getting so much from them. We've not even got tarot out yet. But look at the difference in the energy of both of those cards. It's so restricting and limiting and being controlled, as opposed to this walking on the beach, holding hands, arms outstretched, the rainbow in the sky. It's just a completely opposite energy. Right, let's jump into the tarot. That was a lot for the few cards that were on the table. And I think they all span into the reversed. Yes, they did. Knight of Materials. Shit, the Ten of Cups. Shit, the Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh. And they all flew into the reversed. Right, okay. Well, Knight of Materials in the upright is the slowest moving energy that we would have. So the fact that it's come out in the reversed position, I want to say, I just feel as though things have come to an absolute standstill. Either you're not moving because you're restricted, you're in this, like I say, frozen in time, it almost feels like. Or you don't have the freedom to move towards something that you're wanting to build. But something's come to a complete stop or standstill. And it's got something to do with family or an intimate relationship. Because the Ten of Emotions is the Ten of Cups, which is giving me this same vibe. In the traditional Rider-Waite, there's a rainbow at the top of the Ten of Cups as well. So there might be a situation with family that is coming to a stop, or has come to a stop or a standstill. And with the Deceit at the bottom of this deck, we've got the Seven of Swords here, which is exactly, there's just such mirroring of the energy in all of these cards. Seven of Swords speaks about deception, trickery, lies, somebody trying to get away with something. But then the fact that it's come out in the reversed position, and so is the Ten of Emotions. So the Ten of Cups in the upright, like I said, is this happy families card. But in the reversed, it can speak of a misalignment of values or ethics or morals within, you know, a family situation, whether it's your own parents, your own children, or whether this is a family that you've created, like I say, a spiritual tribe, or a community of people, a friendship group. There seems to be a misalignment of emotional energy within that group now. But something's coming to light here with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. It's like, I always get like, whatever was done in the dark is coming to light. Whatever was done in the dark, yeah, because we've even got the dark and the light of the mirror images on this card. That's so weird. So whatever was done in the dark, I feel as though is coming to the light. So if somebody feels as though they've gotten away with this deceit here, and what's on this card? I don't know, it might have something to do with money or finances. He's holding like, I know it looks like a little chest of money, and there's coins that are spilling out of it. So there might have been some, and then we've got cornucopia underneath that. So yeah, it may have something to do with money, finances, abundance, something that was done, like I say, in the dark is coming to the light with that Seven of Swords in the reversed. Right, show me more about this, please, Spirit. Oh my God, that's like a huge chunk of cards, a huge chunk of cards. But in terms of the astrology, I can't even say the astrology, these two main cards, we've got Cancer, we've got Pisces, we've got Taurus, we've got Scorpio. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. I'll run through the tarot in a minute. We've got the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Empress, and then the Magician. Wow. This is so weird, but I love it. All right, bottom of the deck. I'm not pulling anymore. Oh, fucking hell. We've got the sun. Yes. That's exactly what I mean. Something is going to be illuminated. Something is coming to the light. The sun speaks about exposure. Nothing can hide. You know, like I say, in the energy of the sun, it shines on everything. So if there has been some sort of deception, and again, like I say, this is a 7. It links back to this community card here in terms of the numerology and the Seven of Swords. It's coming to the light, and I said that with the Seven of Swords energy. But anyway, I want to split the cards exactly as they've come out. Those 3 cards that we talked about, Knight of Materials, something coming to a standstill within an emotional connection, family situation, relationship, whatever, you're not vibing emotionally with each other anymore. And there may have been, like I say, some trickery or deception. That could be why, you know, things have come to a stop or a standstill, or why you're not vibing with them is because you're already aware. You may, like I say, this may have already come to light for you and you've pulled your energy back. I don't know. But it feels like, as I was saying, as you go through this door of possibility, find this escape hatch, this trap door that's going to release you from something. Look at the energy that flows after that. We've got the Ace of Inspiration. So I feel as though Source, Spirit, your ancestors, your guides are guiding you towards this adjacent possibility. And I'm going to say, follow your inspiration, follow where you're being guided intuitively to go. It could be a relocation. It could just be to pull your energy back. It could be to move in a completely new direction, emotionally speaking. I don't really know. Like I said, the 24 reduces down to a 6. 6 is linked to the Lover's card, which speaks about having a choice or a decision to make. So follow your guidance. And I can just see this cactus behind her, and they can survive like with minimal water. And water, in reference to this, we've got frozen water here, we've got 10 of Cups in reversed. So it may have been an emotionally barren situation that you're being guided to move yourself away from. I don't know. But as I say, as you move away from, you know, where it is that you're being guided through this exit, through whatever opportunity presents itself, we've got the 2 of Cups, the Empress, and then the Magician. Oh, which is just giving me chills. It's absolutely giving me chills. So some of you could be moving towards a new relationship, whether intimate, a new, like I say, soul tribe. I just feel as though where there wasn't an emotional connection in a situation that you're wanting to leave behind or disconnect from, as you're being guided out of this situation into a new situation, there is going to be a depth of connection, a depth of feeling, a depth of emotion, whether that's with one significant other or a group of people or a family situation that you're moving towards. I don't know. But we've got the Empress, and that's divine feminine energy for me. It's ruled by Venus. And it's so funny because we've got Taurus here, and Taurus is also ruled by Venus. So you could be a Taurus or have Taurus featured heavily in your chart here. But the Empress speaks about creativity, and I love the fact that the Empress has come out next to the Magician. So both of these cards together, like I say, it's feminine power, your ability to manifest, your ability to learn, it's creativity. Both of them speak of manifestation, creativity, but it almost feels like it's using your emotions where they've been frozen before. Maybe you weren't able to manifest in the circumstance, situation, or whatever it was that you were in before. There was too much control. Like I say, you didn't have freedom of body, almost freedom of mind, definitely not freedom of emotion. Because like I said, all of the water in this card is frozen. So as things thaw out, as things start to flow again within you, it's like you connect with your divine feminine energy. You allow abundance back into your life. Some of you may be getting pregnant. We've got happy family energy here. The Empress is the mother of the deck. And with the Ace of Wands in the traditional tarot, it looks very phallic in terms of, like, you know, how it looks. So that definitely is giving me, especially with the 2 of Cups, pregnancy vibes. If you're not wanting a baby in 2022, guys, then you know what to do. And then you know what to do, especially because we've got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. And that can speak of children. It's life, that vital life force energy. So I'm definitely seeing a pregnancy here. Wanted, unwanted. So be careful if you don't want that. But your ability to manifest it is very strong as we're moving into 2022, or manifest whatever is your wish fulfillment here. Whatever's going to make you happy. Because the Sun again speaks of manifestation, so does the Empress, so does the Magician. We've got 3 heavy emphases and emphases. 3 cards that heavily emphasize manifestation, success, happiness, childlike energy, being in your power, or children in some variety. And then that was at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I love that. It's a Queen of Swords. And she's looking back over all of this shit. I feel as though there's communication coming in, and I feel as though it's spiritually. Like I say, whether it's giving you the heads up about some sort of deception or deceit that has happened within a community, within a family situation where you're no longer seeing eye to eye, or things have come to a stop. I feel as though you're being made aware of, given knowledge about where you have these soul ties or karmic ties or cords that have been holding you or restricting you or making you perform. I'm just seeing she stood like on point, like on her tiptoes here, and that's painful for a long period of time. So I feel as though you're cutting yourself away from that. The Queen of Swords is very discerning in terms of her energy. She's going to be, cut through any illusions. She's not going to allow her emotions or lack of being able to connect with them to dissuade her from making the correct decisions and choices for her. And this is whether you're male or female. It's just the gender of the person on the card. But this is someone that isn't afraid to be alone, that will cut out something that has been holding them back or being deceitful, especially if they are aware of, because like I say, the sword energy is very aware, cognitively aware of what has been going on in the dark. And are they crows? And it's funny because both of these have got a pyramid. Both of these, there's a pyramid at the bottom of the Ace of Inspiration. Then there's a pyramid above her head here. Like, I'm getting heart chakra and crown chakra. Heart chakra and crown chakra. So I feel as though there's a change in the way that you relate to others. I feel as though there is a change in terms of the way that you are now going to begin to start living from your heart. And like I said, with the Sun, the Magician, the Empress, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Inspiration, I just feel as though there's a huge shift and a huge mental change in terms of how you're going to start relating. Right, I'm going to use this new deck as well and get all the new decks out for the new year. This is the Gypsy Oracle. I just want to clarify. Show me this deceit, because like I said, we've got Seven of Swords and deceit in here. Show me Seven of Swords and deceit, and the fact that they're both numbered 7. I'm like, oh my gosh. Right, okay. If I can get them off the table. Right, frivolity, cheerfulness, surprise, and then young woman. Right, okay. Bottom of the deck, messenger. Right, that makes sense. Right, whatever this deceit was, like I was saying, I feel as though something is coming to the light. Whatever's been done in the dark is being brought to the light. We've got the Queen of Swords that I just put on top of the Sun. So it's through your discernment, through your clarity of mind, your ability to see things for what they truly are. I feel as though some sort of communication, some sort of message is coming to you. And even though this message may uncover this deceit, which I feel a lot of you are already aware of this deceit. Like I said, this is giving me awareness here. I feel as though you're already aware of this deceit. But what it's going to do, it's going to come in as a surprise. But at the same time, I feel as though it's going to allow you to release yourself from whatever this was. We've got frivolity and cheerfulness. They're both really high vibrational energies. Then we've got surprise. So it may bring in something that you weren't expecting, even though you were aware of this deceit. There may be something that comes in as a consequence of this being uncovered that is going to surprise you. And then we've got young woman. So it very well could be that this is all surrounding, if you're a young woman watching this, I feel as though you could be the ones in receipt of this message, or there could be a young woman that's delivering this message to you, but it's going to have a positive outcome for those of you that are watching this that are on the right side of karma anyway. Like I say, if you've been strung up or in this blocked off, frozen energy through external gosh, through external circumstances or situations or people, I feel as though it's going to have a good outcome for you. Privileged lady and toil and labour. So you may have been working really hard. What's that? 12, that's a 3. And then we've got an 11. Right, okay, that's a master number. I feel as though there's something that you've mastered in terms of your work here that's going to see you. Yeah, I feel as though there's something that you've mastered in terms of your work, your effort, your hard work towards a kind of situation that's going to see you in this privileged lady position. So this surprise that could be coming in. If this deceit had something to do with money, like I mentioned, he's got a handful of coins in his hand. There may be a return of some sort of finance that's coming through that's going to be a surprise for you, that's going to allow you to step into this privileged energy. And as I was saying, the Empress is card number 3. This privileged lady is card number 3. So I feel as though the consequence of whatever it is that you've been dealing with is going to put you in a elevated status, or financially speaking, you're not going to have to work so hard. You've mastered an element of yourself. I feel as though you've been really focused, really hard working. And I want to start going at the back of this deck. I saw despair, main female, journey, message. And then we've got child. Oh my God, expectation. Right, some of you are getting pregnant. I'm just like, we've got expectation and child there. So yeah, that's pretty clear. I mentioned that in these cards around here. Some of you may be expecting or finding out you're expecting a child. Message of concern, journey, main female, and then despair. So this could be surrounding, because the main female's in the reversed position. I just feel as though whatever this news, this message that comes in, is going to see you, yeah, exactly that. So take an alternative path. I feel as though you're going to be able to leave something behind here, which is this journey card. So, I don't know, this message of concern that's coming in, it's going to see you close a cycle out and move forward. And that may leave a main female in despair if you're dealing with another woman, if you are a woman watching this, if you're a man watching this. Then it could leave a woman in your life in despair, I don't really know. But I feel as though as you move forward on your journey and things start changing for the positive, like say frivolity, cheerfulness, a 2 of Cups situation, standing in your power, manifesting whatever it is that you want, your dreams coming true with the sun, whoever's been in this deceptive energy is going to be in despair. Right, I think that's loads of cards. Let's pull an angel answer and let's wrap this up. But what a start to 2022. What a start to 2022. No, that's the romance angel. That's not the deck I wanted. Maybe I should pull one of them since I picked it up by accident. Right, okay. Okay. We have, this could be the one, and very soon you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That may be a specific message for somebody. That wasn't the deck I was meant to pick up. I thought they were these. I just saw pink and was like, yep, they're the ones. I wanted an angel answer because I feel as though spirit is guiding you towards this adjacent possibility, towards this new journey, towards this exit route, trapdoor, however it is that you're going to get out of this situation. So let's see what the angels have to say. There we go. Oh, no. No what? Ask your angels. Right, okay. I'm going to have to pull more cards because that no just means something isn't for you here. But as we've talked about, there's a lot on the table that's not for you, that you're being asked to move away from. And that's maybe why, as I said, something's coming to a complete stop or a complete standstill with regards to some sort of emotional investment that you've made. You may be recognizing that it's not for you. All right, show me no. Okay, we've got death and we've got the beauty. And to me, it's like the death is the transformation. It's, you know, laying things to rest. And the beauty, what I get from this card always is the fact that she's looking at her reflection through, like, I don't know, this leaded window. So she's seeing a distorted image of herself. So I feel as though what you're putting to rest, gosh, my voice just broke. What you may be putting to rest is this distorted perspective that you have of yourself, or you not seeing yourself clearly. So if you have been, like I say, this puppet on a string, or manipulated, made to do all sorts of shit for the sake of, like I say, of other people, freeze your feelings or freeze your emotions, I feel that that is what is all coming to an end. Or that's what you're being encouraged to say no to. Because for you to stay in this position, you have to have a distorted perspective of yourself. So it's time for that to change. And as I mentioned, Scorpio energy, Pluto energy, it's that deep dive. It's that below the surface. It's the things that we can't necessarily, you know, see. But it's definitely about you looking, allowing some sort of, looking at the way that you see yourself and allowing some sort of transformation. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure I saw a butterfly in here. Allowing some sort of transformation in terms of the way that you're currently viewing yourself. And then we had ask your angels at the bottom of that deck. So that's that spiritual communication that I said was wanting to come in and guide you. And it's wanting to guide you in this brand new direction here. Brand new direction. And allow you to step over the roots of that tree. And trees to me are always ancestry, always generational stuff, always patterns and cycles that we play out. So this would be you, I could say, taking that alternative path. Not repeating or replaying a cycle that you know isn't going to get you where it is that you want to go. Right, I'm going to leave that there. I felt that that was so heavy. I just wanted a light, breezy reading, but I've come to the, you know, I've accepted. I'm not a light, breezy fucking reader. So if you want butterflies and sunshine and flowers, I'm not going to be the reader for you. I've been through too much darkness to come out of the other end and only see the world in love and light. That's just not how it is. But anyway, guys, I hope you managed to get something from this reading. Have a fantastic, fantastic first day of 2022 and an even better year as it unfolds. Bye.